Alright. So the very first thing I'm gonna go do is I'm actually gonna go and find some images and stuff, actually, for what I'm looking for. Because this little video is gonna be kind of about it. It's gonna be about Arcane. Yeah. That's what it is. Guys. Because I've been seeing a lot of, like, not a lot, but a decent amount of, like, video critiquers who are, like, hating on it, and I'm like, watch this. I'm just like, nah. Nobody watches my content, might as well just make it, because why the frick not? Alright. Yes, non-copyright images would be appreciated. This actually might be able. I go into here because you usually find somebody who's doing something interesting. Usually this one isn't too bad. Yeah, yeah. Essentially, you can look up sites where you can find like images and stuff of like stuff that is non-copyrighted, so that you can like use them in your videos. And that's usually what I go do. I gotta be minorly careful. Not gonna lie. Use moving images because I don't know. I don't trust it. I know I could, but I don't know. I don't trust it. Okay, that would actually be perfect for that. If I could find something like that, that'd actually be kind of good. Okay, cool. It does have the little embedded codes for stuff. That's fun. Okay, cool. Okay, it's gonna be run it better. I can find it easily. Get rid of that. What else we got? From episode 1, all of images from episode 1. I love how it's like literally like so freaking many. It's practically just the whole freaking series. love it. Popular images from that series. I do like this image. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to it. I like this image. Okay. I spelled it wrong, but who gives a crap? Certainly not me. I do like that image. I didn't really talk about. Oh my gosh, I didn't talk about her not even once. Poor Mel. That's sad. I didn't talk about her not even one time, I don't think, in the entire thing. That's depressing. Oh yeah, this would be perfect for that. Okay, I'm trying to just find stuff that would kind of just be perfect for what I need it for, right? I like that one a lot. So those are gonna be definitely two that I use. Definitely want that. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but I'm gonna find something to use it for. I'll find somewhere to use it. In the vid, definitely. Don't know why I wouldn't. See anything else I'm interested in? Not really. I don't think there's gonna be anything else in this one. A 9. Let's get out of all of these. Ugh. I don't mind any of these, but they're fine. Like, I'm not loving it. Just, it's fine. Actually, this is good. It's... because it's distanced enough, in my opinion. Ah, Chase. Perfect. I love that shot of him, because it looks stupid. Perfection. I think that's gonna be enough for that. For now. Alright. Definitely get to see episode 2. I mean, I definitely like this episode a bit. This one was a good one. La 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 la. So much crap. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Wow, they literally took a screenshot of every single thing that happens in this series. Like, I kid you not. So much of this is just stuff that happens in the series. Like, I crap you not. Yeah, this kid. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I could use that. Perfect. Definitely. I definitely won't use that. Actually, I could use this. This is cute. Ah, I didn't talk about that at all. Dang it. Oh well, I can always go back into my other video and pull that. Let's go to 8. Because I don't think I'm going to need anything in there. I was right. I'm not going to need anything in there. Let's skip. That one's kind of cool. Love it. I kind of just pull some that I need, and then I kind of just go through and... Yeah, I don't really talk about you two very much. I really don't. I kind of ignored the both of you. Because you're both trying to do one goal. Move the plot forward, and I love it, but not that much. Not enough to show it. I think we're good here. Alright. I think that's enough. Oh yeah, I definitely want to get some of these. Yes, like that's beautiful. Yeah, that's good. Alright, yeah, that's cute. Alright. I think we have enough to start with. Alright, I'll pop him back up when I'm ready for him. Alright. Let's hear it. What you got? Hi, thanks for coming to. Whoa! Actually, wait. I gotta remember. Before I freak out, I have to remember that for some reason my app on here is just super freaking quiet. I wonder if I can change that. DaVinci. What's up with my settings? Yeah, I'll put my system settings. Let's see if I can find it to my apps. Yes. I guess I want. Do I want to go that, or do I want to go to advanced apps settings? No, I want to go to the apps. Installed apps. Yeah. No, I want to definitely go to. Yes. I have control panels for this. Why? Whatever. DaVinci. No, it doesn't have it, so I can't change it. But okay. I definitely. I'm gonna cut off this part. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess I need to make a new one of those, don't I? Shoot. I'm gonna have to edit my stupid little intro thing. Freaking dang it. Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. This video is different. I'm essentially trying to like rebrand at least my YouTube channel a little bit. I'm still gonna stick a lot with the gaming content and all that kind of stuff, but I want to kind of start to shift into a topic I'm kind of passionate about. Now, this topic. Yeah, no, I don't think people can hear that, but that's okay. I mean, that would be surprising. But I just didn't because I don't know. I'm kind of passionate about. Continuing into a topic I'm kind of passionate. I'm shifting. What? Still gonna stick a lot with the gaming content and all that kind of stuff, but I want to kind of start to shift. Continuing into a topic I'm kind of. Okay, I'm gonna definitely go back. I'm gonna go back to here. I'm essentially trying to like. Cut that. Come back here. Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. I'm gonna cut that there and see what the frick and see what happens. Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. I'm essentially trying to like rebrand at least my YouTube channel a little bit. You know what? It's a little choppy. That's fine. Who cares? And all that kind of stuff, but I want to kind of start to shift continuing into a topic I'm kind of passionate about. Now, this topic is something that I wanted to talk about like a little while, but I just didn't because I don't know, maybe I'm lazy. It could be, right? I don't know. Maybe I was nervous that nobody would like it. Then I went, you know what? I don't care. No one likes my other videos. No one likes my other videos. I can't believe I said it like that. Like, oh my gosh. The topic I'm going over is my other videos. Oh my gosh. It's a little much, ain't it, babe? No, babe. Stop talking. I'm not gonna make just one video of this. I'm gonna make like many different videos over many different things. La 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 la. Over is whether people are overhyping shows and TVs and movies. Of course, I'm not gonna make just one video of this. I'm gonna overhyping, overcritical, bruh. No. I'm gonna have to edit that. Shoot, nuggets. People are overhyping. I'm gonna cut out the little section where I say it so I can get this right. Alright, so now I gotta go into, what is it, here? No, that's not it. No, that's the first time. Okay. Lovely. I always go to titles, and I'm just gonna go with a basic in the middle. title. No, I want it above it. I don't want that. Okay. No! Above. Yeah, like that. Critical. Overly critical. Critical. Not hype. Okay. Ugh. Can't believe I did that. Come on, man. Like, come on. You gotta be crapping me. I want to see what it looks like. It's loading. Come on. You gotta be killing me. All the time. Stop it. Okay. Just make it. Make it. No. Ignore. I better not have lost that. I did barely any work. But I'm still gonna be angry about it anyways. Don't care. Don't care how much or how little work I lost. Still pissed. Don't have no level of care. 0 levels. You're killing me, man. I see that you're loading. I'm still angry at you. And I shall be. Okay, just didn't change the text color. Ah. Over. No. Critical. Not hype. They're not overhyping. They're being overly critical. It's different. It's different, bud. It's so different. Ah. Gonna put that there. I'm gonna have to find a background color. Ah. Okay, so stroke. What does that do? Nothing. Did not. Oh, it did a lot. Oh, actually, it could do a lot. It really could. If I did it in the other direction, yeah, that could work. Okay, now I just need this to be bigger. Nice! Yeah, that works. Alright, now going back. Right. And the topic I'm going over is whether people are overhyping. Critical, not hype. In TVs and movies, of course. I'm not gonna make just one video of this. I'm gonna make, like, many different videos over many different things. Right, like today, I'm going to do mostly like Arcane and talk about that for the most part, right? And then move on to other movies or other shows, you know, because I have dying of the talking. Overcritical when it comes to TV shows and movies and rating them, especially like I've been watching a lot of channels. Okay, perfect. I'm actually gonna take that instead. I like that a lot more. Shows, you know, because I feel like people have become, you know, because I feel like people have, you know, because I feel like people have. All right. I'm gonna see what this does. Might as well just have a good time, right? think this is actually gonna blend kind of nicely. Because I feel like people have become a little bit overcritical. Yeah, it does. To TV shows and movies and rating them, especially like I've been watching a lot of channels that do the whole like, oh, let's critique Moana or let's critique Wish. Now Wish was bad. Oh man, I can't believe that got worse. That was a dumpster fire, wasn't it? I tried to watch it and I couldn't get through it at all. That was bad. Oh man, I just looked at my YouTube. My YouTube has gotten worse. Why? I keep trying to fix it and it just keeps not doing it. I can't figure it out. Yeah, my Twitch is perfect. My Twitch looks amazing. It's man, I'm so It's fine, but man, why is YouTube still like terrible? I can't. I fixed my traits. I've done everything I could for YouTube. Like I've done my thing. YouTube's killing me, man. It's killing me. I'm hating it slowly. I tried to fix it. It's just not fixable. YouTube, you're not fixable, babe. You're not fixable. Okay? You're just not. Don't know how to fix you. I can't fix you. I tried. I tried. Okay? Like, I really did. I mean, let me take it down to this, I guess. I'll try this. If this doesn't help, though, then you're just gonna have to suck yourself, YouTube. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Screw yourself. But I've just noticed that people have become more critical over movies and TV shows, especially like in recent times, right? Than I had noticed before. Recent times? How recent could it be? And I gotta turn off my speakers. They're acting weird. But I've just been noticing it in recent times, right? Right? Like I'm asking a question. You suck. And I had noticed before. And gotta turn off my speakers. They're acting weird. But I've just been noticing it over like the last like so many years, and it's just kind of ridiculous to me that it's kind of gotten to that point or gotten that far, right? Where people are just every time that something isn't literally where where people are just all right, I'm gonna put the edit there. See how it goes. In times, right? People are just every time that something isn't literally perfect. That's true. They're like jumping on it, like, oh my gosh, it wasn't Oscar worthy or it wasn't perfect. Oh my gosh, did I really make that sound? That's so weird. Oh, poor YouTube. YouTube is still struggling like a little. I hate YouTube. Have I ever said that before? YouTube drives me nuts. YouTube is struggling so hard, and I don't know how to help it. I don't know. I don't know. My Twitch is looking fine. My Twitch even sounds fine. I don't know how to help YouTube. I don't. I don't know why. I don't. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not. Nah. You know what? YouTube. I'm just. I mean, I can make compilations of me just losing my mind, trying to make it better for YouTube, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. YouTube sucks. Everywhere else is fine. Just not on YouTube. YouTube can't handle it. And you know what? I'll try one more thing. Okay, YouTube? One more time. I will do this for you. Once. Once. After this, I'm not doing no more for you. It was fine. It was entertaining. It was are generally Blackish. Wait a minute. Did that fix it? Wait a minute. What the? No! It fixed it! No! That's not fair! Not fair! Hate it! No! That sucks! Oh! You can't! Screw YouTube. You know what? Frick YouTube. Don't care. I'm moving on to this. No one can freaking hear any of this. I'm gonna turn that up heavily. Just think, okay, that was entertaining, and that's good enough. Like, if a movie's entertaining, and a movie has people who enjoy it... Can anyone even hear that? Like, I don't even think they can. Like, I mean, people would have to watch my channel for them to hear anything, but I guess that happens. It's just me losing my mind in space all alone. So great! Cares if it was perfect or not? Like, why does it have to be an Oscar-worthy movie for people to enjoy it or for it to be good, right? And the one I'm going to be talking, the show I'm going to be talking about today will be Arcane. What was happening? I wasn't paying attention. I need to focus. Focus, man. This is the least important thing in your life. You need to focus. And a movie has people who enjoy it. Who cares if it was perfect or not? Like, why does it have to be an Oscar-worthy movie for people to enjoy it or for it to be good? I agree. Right? And kind of like the show I'm going to be talking about today will be Arcane Season 2, right? Yeah, well, you got to your point. When it first came out, I was seeing videos of people being like, oh, it was kind of good, you know, whatever. And I was like, yeah, because it was. Right? It was good. But then I started seeing a lot more people going, oh, Arcane, it's so bad. I'm arguing with myself. Things, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I saw someone genuinely say that, and I was like, okay, bro, sit back. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I was like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious, babe. Chill, dude. You gotta chill, Bill. Right? I was just... Stop asking questions! Stop asking questions to the audience. Right? Just get to your point. You gotta freaking relax. Oh. I'm not gonna pretend like the entire Season 2 was amazing. Because what I will say was that Season 2 was far, far from perfect. It was far from perfect. Right? It was definitely no Season 1. It was definitely no Season 1. Right. It was definitely... I love the way I delivered that. That was funny. Perfect. It was far from perfect. I'm gonna cut it to right there. It was far from perfect. It was no Season 1. The way that was delivered, though. Bruh, that was good. Don't be so aggressive. It was far from perfect. Right. It was definitely no Season. That was a little aggressive of a trend. It was... Okay, I'm gonna need a transition clip there. That's a little... That's like whiplash, kind of painful. That was a little much. A little hard of a transition there, bud. Aggressive. Perfect. It was far from perfect. Right. It was definitely no Season 1. Season 1. Oh, I don't like that either. Dang. I'm gonna have to lengthen this a little bit just to make myself happier. Far from perfect. Aggressive. Perfect. It was far from perfect. No, I still hate it. Man, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of that. I'm gonna need to doctor this a little bit. I'm gonna need to doctor this a little bit more. Frankenstein together. So aggressive. Far, far from perfect. It was far from perfect. Far, far, far. So many fars. How many? I mean, come on. This can't. Okay, aggressive. Far, far from perfect. It was far. Perfect. It was far from perfect. Right. It was definitely no Season 1. It was no Season 1. That's like... That's my favorite part. It's no Season 1. Like, okay, insult much. Kind of mean. Okay, let's see what we got now.
Don't be so aggressive.
Don't be so aggressive.
Was far,
So
far from.
ridiculous.
It was definitely no season 1. Season 1 was amazing. It had a lot of really perfect stuff with a few things that weren't great. Right?
A few things.
Like Marcus.
Like Marcus.
Well, I mean, I remember his name, so I guess he wasn't that bad. Right? I essentially have this like little meter in my personal brain. If I cannot remember the character or creature's name, it wasn't that good. Okay?
The character.
That's how I do it. I'm like, it wasn't that good if I can't remember the creature or person's name. Like if the main character.
Okay, no, I'm skipping that because even I know that's bad.
Name. Like if the main.
Skip it, skip all the way. Skip so much.
I'm like, that's not a great movie. Or it just wasn't a good movie for that character, I guess. I've seen that where it's like, okay, we had a main character, and I guess now the main character.
This is just a rant. This is just a rant. You're just ranting now. You're just ranting.
Why?
About the wrong thing. Get to the point. To the point, please.
But in Arcane,
okay,
right? Even though it wasn't amazing, and there was definitely issues, like
for instance.
But in Arcane,
finally, to the point.
Remember the creature or person's name. But right? Even though it wasn't amazing, and there was definitely issues. Like for instance, I will definitely point out one issue with Caitlyn and that girl.
That girl, I can't remember her name, can I?
See?
I don't know that girl's name. I just know it's a girl. Right? That's all I know.
She wasn't memorable. She wasn't necessary.
She wasn't important, okay? Like, she was unimportant in every way.
To betray Caitlyn.
Yes!
And
she was unimportant.
It worked out the exact same way it worked with that girl. Right? You could have done that with literally anybody. You didn't have to have the girls shagging her for, you know what I mean, it to work. It could have been anybody. Because Caitlyn would have been like, oh no, one of my soldiers on my side, they betrayed me because it's Caitlyn. She's trusting. Like, what are you talking about? She would have believed that for anybody.
It's just so true.
And she would have betrayed with literally anybody. Like, seriously. As long as it wasn't part of your army, she would have been fine. She would have been like, yeah, what? How dare you betray me? It's Caitlyn. She's not that mean,
it's Caitlyn. I love my defenses. It's Caitlyn.
Even in season 2, she's still a little sheltered. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Like, there's not. There's nothing wrong with the fact that she's a touch sheltered.
She's a touch sheltered, even in the last season. No, that's so true, though. But no, they shouldn't. I mean, you didn't need to have Caitlyn, like, have, you know, it could have been anybody. Anybody could have betrayed Caitlyn. It doesn't freaking matter. It could have been literally anyone. It's Caitlyn.
Right? Like, there's not. There's nothing wrong with the fact that she's a touch sheltered, even in season 2. Right? But you could use to your advantage to not need to create story.
You don't need to create story.
Right? Like, there's not. There's nothing wrong with the fact that she's a touch sheltered. There's nothing wrong with the fact that she's a touch sheltered, even in season 2.
This is true.
But you could use to your advantage.
She's a little sheltered.
Create
in the whole series. That's okay.
Yet another character. You could have it be freaking anybody, and it wouldn't have mattered. It's not an important thing. Yeah, that's the only part of the
Jason,
whole part of the
Victor
season
over
that
there, who are also not as important.
On is that, or
not as important.
Not focused on Vi as much.
Yeah.
But I will go against one thing I did see when it came to Vi, and somebody said that Vi's reaction in season 2, where she kind of just falls apart and all that stuff, it's not realistic. It's not what Vi would have done
for her character.
Like, think about this realistically, right? Realistically, let's take that concept back a few paces.
Okay.
And let's say that she has put herself. She's been in jail in Stillwater for however long she was there, right? But we know it was a number of years, right? And
Yes.
all that kept her going, all that she thought about, literally the thing that she became obsessed with was reuniting with her sister, Powder, right? She became literally obsessed with reuniting with Powder, things going back to the way they were in the olden days.
The
Her and
olden
Powder
days.
skipping off into the distance and into the sunset, and everything will be perfectly fine, and back to the way it used to be. And she was so
Why do
hell-bent
that?
on that being the reality, she could not accept any other reality happening. So when another reality did indeed end up happening,
That was not
which we
the
see her
most
fight
eloquent
for
way to
in
put that, but
season
okay.
1, where she outright says she cannot accept what reality currently is by constantly trying to make Jinx into Powder, which
I mean,
even
this is true.
Jinx knows
These are
is
facts.
reality and cannot happen
These are
because
facts.
she just doesn't exist anymore, right? And so
Facts.
when you have that kind of a reality, when you try to get to a goal, like very much get there, and it
YouTube's
just
still
kind
looking
of
like
doesn't
crap.
pan out.
Again,
What
how
do
did
people
that?
usually
Whatever.
do? People usually, I don't know, do this really weird thing, and they kind of crash out, man.
They kind of crash out.
They kind of crash out like she does in that show, and it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, it does. Stop. But she kind of like crashes out in the show, right? Which is something that would happen in real life when reality that you've set your heart on for so long and literally became obsessed with doesn't end up panning out, right?
It's true.
And I would definitely say that wasn't a bad thing. All I would have said is not to focus on Vi so heavily and Vi's part of the story as much. I would have definitely said focus on Jinx's and Echo's, especially Echo, man. That would have been fun to sit around for longer with, wouldn't it? But that's gonna get past all of the, wouldn't it? Longer with, wouldn't it? And fun to sit around for longer with, wouldn't it? And wouldn't it?
Why am I putting that?
But that's gonna get past all of the bad, not so great parts of the Arcane. But that's gonna get past all of the bad, not so great parts of the Arcane season 2. Right. Now let's get to some of the better parts of Arcane season 2.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with memorable characters because we're already kind of there, right? And
you only mentioned one
character in season 2.
Actually, no, maybe
who is
two.
New, who everybody knows, and even I freaking know their name, even though I believe their name was only said once in the entire season, which, by the way, impressive that I know that. Yeah. Okay, which is Isha. Isha, the little girl that Jinx ends up being with, which, by the way, Caitlyn is with the other girl, whoever the heck her face's name is, the entire freaking time in the series, and we don't even know her name. I don't even remember it. Not even a little bit.
I remember that girl. Yeah, the other girl.
Which we spent like just as much time with.
Yeah, a little more, but you know.
So easily. Which shows how important Isha was to the story. And everybody loved Isha. Like, she progressed Jinx's personality and her personal character development so far in the series, showing Jinx
Except I'll give no examples.
So much more than just some weapon destruction, right? Showing her that she can do more with her life if she so desired, right?
Yeah.
Which eventually Isha ended up dying and Jinx kind of reverted a little bit, but who wouldn't? She was grieving and upset. And she kind of lost a massive new perspective on life when Isha passed away, right? And in a weird way, Isha is literally everything Jinx wasn't when she was Powder.
That's true.
Right? And that's partially what she's supposed to, like, she's supposed to be a parallel between Powder, right?
Yeah.
Everything that she does is very similar to Powder, and she looks up to her big sister, but she doesn't rely on her. Like, she loves Jinx, but she doesn't necessarily need her. She just likes being around her. She really loves being around her. You know what I mean? She would love to spend more time with her, but she doesn't have the same level of attachment that Powder had with Vi, right? When they were children. And that
Yeah.
is partially, that's one parallel between her and Jinx that go really well together, right? And then the biggest parallel between her and Jinx was that she created a weapon, overpowered.
I love this.
right?
This is
But
so like
for her,
friggin'
it
broad,
worked.
but I'm
Instead of
keeping
hurting
it.
other people, it just hurt her, right? Which is the
Perfect.
which is the two biggest parallels between her and Jinx,
Yeah.
right? Her and Powder,
Those are there.
right? Is that whole thing.
I mean, they exist, I guess.
And by the way, it was good. Like I was
Loving
invested when Isha died.
opinions.
I was like kind of upset and kind of like no, but also
Kind of like
yes,
no.
because the parallels were so good, and I was like, this has.
Isha in Arcane dies, and what do? A little yes. It's a little. I love me. I love that. What was that? What exactly did I say? That was funny, actually.
And kind of like no, but also like yes, because
Kind of like no, and also like yes. That's horrible. Also like no, but kind of like yes. Amazing. Character development.
the parallels were so good, and I was like, this has to happen.
No!
But I don't want it to happen, but it's so good.
Isha
Like, that
was
was
a child.
nice. I liked it, and it's a scene that I watch more than once.
The scene I
because it
liked.
was good,
Watching
man. I
Isha
enjoyed it.
die.
Depressing, sure. Enjoyed it,
Please.
though.
Was that really the
It was a
example I
good
chose?
depression, okay?
Was that really the example? No.
Depressing, sure. Enjoyed it though. It was a good depression.
It was a
okay?
good depression.
It was depression, okay?
It was a good depression. Ooh, never heard that
Memorable,
before.
and it was nice.
Never.
And it led well into
Okay.
season 2, and not season 2, arc 3.
Arc 3.
Sorry. And it was a good ending to that in particular.
Okay, what? I wasn't listening. I was still on the whole depression part. What did you say?
It was memorable, and it was nice. And it
was
led
memorable.
well into season 2, and not season 2.
I love me.
Arc 3.
It was memorable and it was nice. Still talking about a child dying, but that's okay.
It was
just a
good
cartoon.
Depression, okay? It was memorable, and it was nice.
It was memorable.
And it led
Yes.
well into
We were-
season
we
2,
know.
and not season 2. Arc
Everyone's
3.
aware it was memorable.
Sorry. And it was a good ending to that in particular arc. It was a memorable ending, I'll give it that. Can't say it wasn't memorable.
No, you really can't. But it's still horrible.
Sorry. And it was a good ending to that in particular.
Okay. I feel like I repeated myself. Where did it happen?
And it was nice. And it led well into season 2, and not season 2. Arc 3.
Arc 3. The depression that happens when I say it. It's perfect.
And it was a good ending to that in particular arc.
Well, you're opening yourself,
Memorable
babe.
ending, I'll give it that.
Come on.
Can't say it wasn't memorable.
This is what happens when you don't write scripts.
Right.
I swear.
And another part of Arcane in season 2 that was great was Echo and Jinx.
Echo
Their
and Jinx wasn't
parallel,
great.
right?
I need to cut somewhere in here. Frick, where? Probably here.
And another part of Arcane.
I mean, I've never really made a video essay before, but I feel like the important part of the video essay is the essay part. Where is the essay? This is just so many problems.
And not season 2.
So many.
Arc 3.
It's okay.
And another part of Arcane in season 2.
Am I
that was
gonna
great.
post this? What am I doing with my life? Well, I mean, no one watches my stuff. I don't even watch my stuff. So, I mean, who would know? No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know.
And another part of Arcane in season 2
It'll be fine.
that was great was Echo and Jinx. Their parallel, right?
They're
The
parallel.
parallel
Oh,
of
well,
what
frick
could
it.
have
I'm
been.
not
If you
changing
remember
it.
rightly, in season 1, at the very end, we had the
Maybe I guess
song
I've been Civica fight.
where
remember.
before Jinx fires her shark guy, frick.
You
I
call him
really
Shark
forgot what
Guy?
his name- Fishbones.
Yes!
Woo! I was gonna say.
you just
I
call her
read this,
Gun
come
Shark
on my
Guy?
tongue. You got
Holy
this.
crap,
It's
me.
Fishbones. Yeah, she fires Fishbones. Right? I'm pretty sure it's what's called.
Yes. You
And there's a
illiterate.
song that's playing, and one of the lyrics in the song, "What Could Have Been," was
This
part
is
of
a
the
good
lyrics.
memory part.
And I love that in season 2, they took that lyric in the song and literally made that a thing. They're like, yeah, it could have been. Let's follow that. And we see Echo and Powder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
and
we
what
did.
could have been if things had gone different.
Couldn't have found another
Instead,
phrase, could
Vi
you?
had died. Right? And the hex gates
Craps.
weren't invented, and all this stuff wasn't made, and
Hex
Hex
crystals.
didn't
I mean, that
exist,
sounds
right? What
fine.
could
It's the
life
same
have been?
thing, right?
And of course, at first he's kind of resistant
No.
to it because he needs to get back to his reality. But even he eventually kind of gives in to enjoy while he's there, and to enjoy it while he's there, to capture his moment while it happens. And that whole
No, none of that made any sense. Go back. What kind of gibberish were you on?
reality, but even he eventually kind of gives in to enjoy
No, stop. What?
his reality. But even he eventually because he needs to get back to his reality. But even
What? Okay, I need to go back further. What?
tech didn't exist, right? What could life have been?
I'm gonna stop it there because that was when you started. That's when you stopped making sense.
And
right there.
kind of resistant to it because
right where this and began. This is where you made no sense.
To enjoy while he's there, and to enjoy it while he's there, to capture his moment while it happens. And that whole little thing of Echo learning how to both appreciate what could have been in life.
Yeah, this makes sense. Yes, you saved it here.
Echo learning how to.
Yes, you saved it right there. Earlier, you made no dang sense.
What could life be? Learning how to both. Echo learning how to both appreciate what could have been in life.
Yeah, we know.
Also,
you say the phrase again.
To what is for him, right?
Thanks.
It's such a good little part of the show, right? And also seeing him with Powder was just so nice, right? It was just so nice to see him enjoy time with Powder in a timeline where he can just enjoy his life with her for a little while, right?
No.
And it was fun to watch them try to create, the hex stuff, and all of it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. I was entertained. Are you not entertained?
Clearly. Oh God, no.
Oh, gosh, I love
Keeping
that.
it.
Gladiator. Okay. Oh gosh, I love that. Not entertained. Yes. Not entertained.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here so that I remember to go back to that.
Oh gosh, I love that movie. Gladiator. Okay, back to Arcane.
I'm gonna clip that later.
And yeah, and also the songs, man, the songs were good. Like in no way could you tell me that the songs were bad. Okay, like
the songs were nice.
Every time I saw
the songs in Arcane were not bad.
Songs come on,
especially the one where I understood none of it.
The one where Jinx pops in at the war. That song's awesome. The one with Echo and Powder.
Echo and Powder.
They
Dang.
dance that little.
Remembering that those are two the same and different people is so hard.
The song where Jinx and Savika team up. That's a great song.
That is a good song.
There's so many good
Thank you
songs
for mentioning it.
Oh, when Isha sacrifices herself. That one's great. It's kind of like.
Well, it's not really a song.
It's not like a song. I guess it's more like a sound, but that's also good. The sound design was amazing and beautiful, and you did a great job. Yeah, no, can't say that was bad because those were good, man. Like, if those are bad, then I question you and
the humming.
Questionable.
Okay, no, we're gonna get rid of that. You're weird, but you're not that weird, okay?
Yeah, no, can't say that was bad.
No, we're cutting that. We're cutting that. It's a cute story. Not really, but kind of.
You did a great job.
I love how I look so unconvincing when I say you did a great job. That's like when you're at work and it's like, did I do good? And you're like, yeah, you did great.
Yeah, no, can't say that was bad because those were good, man. Like, if those are bad, then I question you and your critique. questionable.
Goodness.
Is what I say.
You're so weird.
They were nice. They were well executed.
I know it's
They made
me,
you
but
feel
it's so
feels,
weird.
and that is all that
so
matters.
weird.
Who else cares
Ugh.
about other things? Yeah. No.
You get to the point.
And of course, you're gonna be like, I'm not really talking about Jace all that much.
He didn't really talk about Jace all that much, but there's no reason to. Because there was no reason to. He was irrelevant.
Of course, you're gonna did a great job. And of course, you're gonna be like, I'm not really talking about Jace all that much.
I don't like him, okay? He's a
I'm
little
not.
F boy. I don't
Like,
care
here's
about
what
Jace.
Jace
Jace
was
sucks.
in season 2.
Even the
Jace
first season, I
was
didn't
a
really care.
means to an end. They
He's
needed
a means to an end.
to have something that pushed it forward a little bit more than just with
Yes,
Echo.
please.
I mean, something that pushed
I'm enjoying
forward
myself.
the,
It's
like,
horrible.
main overarching doomsday, whatever is gonna
Yeah.
happen. They needed something.
He
Right?
did something.
Clearly wasn't gonna be Victor because Victor wasn't crazy enough yet. He was getting there, but he wasn't there just yet. He needed a little bit of a shove, right?
A little bit of a
He
shove.
needed.
Very harsh shove.
Jace was mostly there to keep the plot going and to keep you from getting bored or going, okay, wait, where is this going? Wait, what is happening? Right? It was to keep the plot moving, and that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Jace was there for a reason. He still had a purpose. He still had a reason. He was moving the plot forward.
I'm gonna cut it there. I have a feeling.
And that's why I'm not really talking about him too much, because that's what he was there for. He did a good job. I mean,
yeah, he served a purpose. His purpose was sad, but he served a purpose.
Thing where he saw what the future could be. You mean that was a nice little foreshadowing thing. I liked that Victor was the little shadow guy that when he was a kid and lost and gave him the little rune thing. I loved that. That was cute. Cute. Adorable. Loved
Adorable. So cute. So glad I cut that because wow, you're just knitting now. Okay.
I have holes.
I do have holes. Look, man, every time I knit, man, I always end up having holes in my scarves, my blankets, and crap. Like, I always miss something. Always. And the weird thing is, my stitches aren't missing any, which is the weird part. I do something weird every time. It has to be that I'm getting distracted when I'm knitting.
Hello?
But, like, I swear, I get so distracted when knitting. It has to be that, right? Otherwise, why are there holes in my knitted stuff? Like, I was making a mitten, and in the middle of the mitten, what is missing?
Hello?
A big freaking hole in the middle of my mitten. It's not freaking fair. I don't get it. I've looked at tutorials. I'm like, well, maybe you're skipping a stitch, but I'm not. I got my stitches all the time. I don't know why. My knitting skills are not great, man. Don't make me knit you anything, because I'm not good at it. Like, I do it all the time, but I'm not very good at it. There's always some BS hole or something that's not right. It's a pain in my butt, and it makes me mad. Clearly.
But I feel like the
A
biggest
little heated.
why people are overly critical
Holes
of
in
season
my
1,
knitted
and
stuff,
you know
and
what?
it drives me
It's
nuts.
a fine reason. No,
It's not a lot of them.
but
It's like
a
one or
fine
two.
reason.
So just
I
enough
think
to
the
annoy
biggest
me.
part of it is that it was hyped up a lot, right?
Alright, I need to go back. I was not listening to you. I was still frustrated about my knitting abilities. I promise. One day I will knit better, but that day is
But I
not
feel
today.
like the biggest reason why people are overly critical of season 1, and you know what? It's a fine reason. I mean, it's really not, but it's a fine reason. I think the biggest part of it is that it was hyped up a lot, right?
I'm not gonna say that. You can't say
I
that.
feel like the biggest reason why people are overly critical of season 1.
Season 1? You mean season 2? I'm gonna start overly critical.
Overly critical
I'm just gonna start there. Stop it
of
there.
season 1.
No.
And
Season
you
2.
know what? It's a fine reason. I mean,
It's
really
not.
but it's a
Stop
fine
accusing
reason.
people.
I think
It's
the
rude.
biggest part of it is that it was hyped up a lot. I think the biggest part of it is people are overly critical. Biggest part of it is that it was hyped up a lot.
It was
right?
hyped up a lot.
It was
This is
almost
true.
a, like,
Arcane 2,
wait,
Season 2, it's
or
hyped
was
up a
it
bit.
Wait, I can't really remember.
Just a bit and a half.
For Arcane Season 2.
It
and
was.
People hyped it up a lot, right? With their own
Means
personal
they were just
headcanons
gonna be
and
disappointed.
things and constantly waiting for it. Like,
Yes.
people were rewatching Arcane like 10, 15 times, right? Because like they loved it that much. And when you have a series that people love to that extent, it's
gonna be a
difficult
problem.
to get
An issue.
all the other seasons, or even just the second season, to be just as good as the first. When people
Yes.
hype it up like
I
did,
agree wholeheartedly.
right?
It's almost like I did it
And
myself.
I don't think that
That way your scarf has a hole in it.
season 2 is as good as season 1. But I definitely think that the biggest
By the
reason
by,
why
you just skipped
people
Stitch.
don't like
How did I
season
not
2 is
see
because
that?
they overhyped it a lot. I mean, they
Dude.
just were so excited and so invested and so interested that when they saw it, they were like, oh, you know, I'm not as happy with this or not as happy with that or whatever, because in their mind, it should have gone differently. It should have been different. But you've been obsessing over it for like years now.
Man, I should have cut
and
down this
giving it
video, except I'm not
reviews
going
and
to
loving
because
it.
I'm
And some people
lazy.
made, like, some channels,
I
by
have
the
to
way,
go
this is
through
not a
and do
bad
way
thing.
more
I'm
work,
saying,
and I
like,
don't
a lot
want
of
to. I don't
channels
like
made,
editing
tons
videos.
and tons of
my thing.
videos on Arcane over the years, and that's not a bad
Not
thing,
my
but
thing.
it makes sense
Never has
why
been.
so many people and so many channels are
Why do I
having
keep
issues
throwing
with
you?
things
I
like
mean, you're
Arcane.
cool. I like that you're very
It's overly
space
hyped.
themed.
You
You're
were
cute.
overly excited. You had so much expectations, but the
I,
reality
it's true though. Like with Arcane, people were so overly hyped about season 2 in Arcane. Like there was no way that people were going to like it. There was just no freaking way. You know what I mean? There's no way that you can be that hyped about anything and it live up to the expectations that you had. There's just no way. It's only gonna live up to my expectations of hyper blueberries. I'm always hype up blueberries, and then I'm always like, "Yes, this hits perfect every time." Blueberries are my thing.
is,
I like
the
blueberries.
studio can only do so
They
much.
are my thing,
And
man.
they're only approved
I appreciate
to
them
have so
greatly.
many seasons.
I
Sure,
don't know
if they
what to
split
do
into 3
with that. I
seasons,
want to
would
add
lead to,
in
like another season, a season 2.
whatever, blah 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 blah
Can only do so much.
blah 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 blah. What are you doing?
You were overly excited. You had so much expectations, but the reality is, the studio can only do so much.
This is true, and I'm gonna leave it there because you're going on a little bit of a
And
rant
they're
here.
only approved to have
Rant,
so many seasons.
rant.
Sure, if they
It
split into
is
3
a
seasons,
rant,
would
rant,
into like another season, a season 2, and a season
Blah,
3.
blah, blah, blah,
Would
blah.
this have been
Yeah,
better?
no one cares
Probably,
about
but were they
studios
approved for
and their
that? Not
budgets
really,
and all that
right?
stuff.
They
No
only
one
got
actually
approved for
gives
this
two
part of
craps. They
Arcane
just
to
want what they
have
want.
just one more season.
They don't care that the animators are overworked and the project's under budgeted and that nobody gets what they want. No one cares about that crap. No. I'm sorry, I hit you in the face. But no one cares about any of that stuff. Nobody. They just want what they want. They don't care that you got like a 10 times lower budget than you should have for this stupid movie. They don't give a crap. It's the viewers. They do not care. Find me evidence that they care, because they do not. You can get $2 as a budget for any movie or show, and they'd still be peeved that it's not perfect. How dare you? Unless you're Disney.
Final
Then you're just
episode,
throwing
or
money
last
away.
final few, it's a lot, and that's usually when people go, "Oh, those last few episodes were bad." Well, yeah, because the show was getting canceled.
Yeah, this is a
and
rant.
people
You're
wrapped
still
it up,
ranting.
bud.
It's still happening. No one cares that studios suck and that everyone's underpaid. Get over yourself, man. Move on.
right, because there was nothing truly awful about Arcane.
There wasn't.
I would
I mean, Arcane was not truly awful. Yet I have seen some truly awful shows. Some really awful shows. And when people are like, oh, this is the worst thing it possibly could have been, and I'm like, no. No, it's not. That is a lie and a half. It could always be worse.
be critical about the show, right? Because there was nothing truly awful.
Here, I'm gonna start it right here. Cut literally all of that. Just cut all of it. That was like 4 or 5 minutes of stuff. Just get rid of it.
Hyped. You were overly excited. You had so
You were
much
overly excited. I love it.
expectations, But the
It's the
reality
outright
is,
accusation.
the studio
to
could
everybody.
only do so much. Because there was nothing truly awful about Arcane.
There wasn't.
I would dare to say it was good. Right?
Dare to say it was
Arcane
good.
definitely
Dare.
good. It was far from bad.
I
and
dare you.
I think that's just the reality. It was good. It wasn't amazing, spectacular, and perfect like the first one. But it doesn't have to be. Why does it have to be literally perfect in every way for it to be good? Why can't it just be good?
I just love it. Come on, man. That was funny. Like, I appreciated that. The eye contact and everything. That was nice. You did good. That was a nice
Right?
little
No,
moment.
I mean, there wasn't necessarily any parts of it that I necessarily thought were horrible or horrendous.
I mean, there was
Right?
something
There
horrendous.
was nothing in there.
This
like,
is true.
I wasn't watching it like I was watching Disney's Wish, going, "Oh my gosh, when will this movie end?" Right?
I forgot I said that. It's not the Disney's Wish. Oh my gosh, I need to get that in there. That was freaking funny.
Right? There was nothing in there like I wasn't watching. There was nothing in there like I wasn't watching. There was nothing in there.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back a ways.
To be. Why does it have to be literally perfect?
It doesn't
in
have to
every
be literally
way
perfect.
for
As
it
long
to
as it's
be
not
good?
Disney's Wish.
Why can't it just be good? I wasn't watching it like I was watching Disney's Wish, going, "Oh my gosh, when will this movie end?" Right? Like, I wasn't doing that, so clearly it was entertaining. I was invested and interested.
I clearly have beef with that movie.
Right? Like, I wasn't doing that, so clearly it was entertaining, and I was invested and interested.
I was invested.
Invested and interested.
I love me. As long as you're not Disney's Wish, you did a great job.
Right?
That is
And I
such a
feel
low
like-
bar, babe. Such a low
What
bar.
should be your criteria? Was I invested? Did I enjoy it? Was I engaged
grab
the
me.
entire time? Are there still moments in it that are highly memorable? Things that I really did enjoy, right? And if they would say yes to most of those, then yeah.
Okay, I'm skipping. I'm gonna skip to the end because you know what? I don't care if there's anything else interesting in there. I'm
And our
just skipping
time
all of
while
it.
we Do things like
Skippity, skip.
right? We
Skip
want it. We want it for that purpose.
Now skipping more. I'm gonna skip to the end.
It doesn't mean that you won't, right? Like there's plenty of movies out there that I'm sure you enjoy.
Yep.
And everyone else in the world.
Wait, actually go back. Lovely. Skip. No, wait. I'm wrong. Return.
In my opinion, whenever you hear views, in my opinion,
Yeah, of course, this whole thing is your opinion. Okay, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so mean. Continue on.
in my
Also,
opinion,
What am I gonna do with the backgrounds? I don't know how I'm gonna layer this in. I have no clue what I'm
in
gonna
my
do.
opinion, whenever you hear views and stuff
figure it
about
out.
movies or TV shows, I feel like you should just watch it yourself and decide for yourself whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I agree.
Because just because
You should watch
oh,
you should
10 other
watch stuff
people
instead of
on-
just
on
taking people's
YouTube
opinions
didn't
as
like it,
fact.
doesn't mean that
You should
won't,
watch
right?
stuff first.
Like there's plenty of movies out there that I'm sure you enjoy, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
else in the world.
What's a movie that I enjoy that everyone else hates? Oh, I love The Polar Express. You know how many people hate The Polar Express? I love that movie. Mostly because I find it creepy, and I actually like that about it. I like that everybody looks like weird walking dolls. I don't know why, but that just like makes my day every time I see it. I'm just like, yeah, the weird walking doll part. I don't know why. I think it's because I
watched
Polar
it-
Express. I love that movie. Mute. I don't know. That movie was great. I think it was fine, you know. But it's a great example. Movie a lot of people hate.
So
I
it's-
enjoy that one though.
You know,
Huh?
keep
Chocolate scene.
Well,
My
I'm
favorite.
gonna leave that there for today, and yeah, no person's opinion. See you guys.
No person's opinion. I should have my outro. My outro should still work for this, even if it's this. It should still work for it, I think. Now let's maybe go find my outro. My outro should still work for this. Like, it really should. Like, let me go find it. Actually, wait. Yeah, that should still work. Because I think it's just generic, if I remember rightly. Oh, yeah, because YouTube fills all that stuff in for me. Yeah. And I'm not gonna know if... I'm not gonna know if this is loud enough until I render it. So, like, it's not even gonna freaking matter. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more work before I can even ready to render it, so it doesn't even matter. So annoying. Okay, I'm gonna massively turn this down because, like, you don't even understand, man. I had to turn that up so much for people to be able to somewhat hear this. This app is just so freaking, like, quiet. I'm gonna have to go and fix stuff, and oh my gosh, I have so many things freaking open right now. Okay. Chrome. Alright, Google. So I gotta go change my thing. I don't want to change it, but I have to. What's it called? Canva? Yeah, that's what it's called. I mean, I gotta go to Canva and... Yes, sign me in, please. I appreciate it when you do things for me. Google. Be my... whatever it is. Secretary? Yeah, secretary. Be my secretary, man. Okay, so yes, this. So I'm just gonna have to put it as Liza and April and just call that good enough. Just get rid of the gaming part. You know what? I'm lazy. That looks fine. I love me. I'm lazy. That looks fine. Yeah, this looks fine. All right, download it. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna. You mean it's fine? If you mean what is? I'm sure it'll be okay. Right? Probably. I don't have like a guarantee of this, but it probably is fine. Right? I'm like, wait, is it fine? It probably is. I mean, like, what's the worst thing that could happen? It's horrible. I mean, it's a download, wasn't it? Here it is. Hopefully this is right. Alright, hopefully that will be fine. I can put it right in the beginning, and it'll go good, and I'll be like, yay! Yay. Okay. So that is good. Okay, cool. And then I can just get the music from the other one that I currently have, my other outro, and then I can figure and fiddle and stuff with that later. Alright, so now I need my other outro, my intro I normally have, which already has my music already on it. Now I need to put my intro, well, actually, crud nuggets. I need to actually put you up here, my intro here. Oh, good God, that's loud. Why? Oh, wait, because I always change it. That would make more sense. I was gonna say, holy crap. That was loud. Woof! Okay, that was a little loud. Okay, I turned it down, and it's still crazy loud. Just gonna turn it down, like, to, like, 35. Actually, that's a little extreme. 17! Let's see if 17's better. Still, I think that's loud. 22, maybe? Yeah, shrink this. Oh yeah, because I was gonna let it do its weird little intro, whatever thingy. Transition. Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. Perfect! We did it! Yes! Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna do the backgrounds and stuff. I honestly don't know. Maybe I won't do one. I don't know. I have no clue how I'm gonna do this. Like, I mean, I could just do a whole little talking thing with nothing appearing in the corners, or I don't know. I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I want to do. I have no clue. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I have no clue. No, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I do like the videos where people, I'm gonna turn some music. I'm gonna turn some music, but like, I don't know. Like, sometimes people do like where they have like the images flash and crap during the video, but like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if it's gonna look right or be right, and like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I like that style, and sometimes I don't. I don't know how where I would add them in, where I would put them. I don't know what would be best. But this on its own just kind of feels like kind of boring, right? So, like, I don't want to leave it on its lonesome, because it just feels kind of, fine, but not great, right? I don't know what I want to do. I'm lost. I'm just thinking thoughts. I don't know. I mean, I could go through the video, I guess, and find certain parts and places to put stuff, but, like, I don't know if transitioning into, like, it would just look like a slideshow. It would look weird. It's not, I don't know how to do it right. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you have to, like, I don't know, not do it the way I did it. I don't know. I'm just, maybe I can just render what I currently have to see what, you know what? I might do that. I might as well just try to render what I currently have. And just see what happens. What's the worst thing that happens? I render it, and I look at it, and I'm like, you know what? I should put something in there. Because I want to do something, but I don't want to do something all at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. I mean... but everything I do feels boring. I don't know. I can't make decisions. I don't know what I want to do. In, it's gonna look like a 4th grader did it. But if I add nothing in, it looks like a 4th grader did it. No matter what I do, it looks like crap. And it's not gonna be good. And I mean, no one's gonna watch it regardless of how much work or how little work I put into it. So, like, I guess it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm gonna work on something else. I'm gonna work on something different. I'm gonna work on the thumbnail. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna work on the thumbnail. Start there. Might find a design I like. What do I want the title to be? That's a great question. Oh, that could be a decent one. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Let me look through this stuff. I like those scenes, but I don't know. I didn't really like that one much. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Still fine. Not really hooked on any of these. Okay. Let's see what I got in my downloads. What have I got in here? Oh, yeah. That was also fine. I don't know. Let me see, what did other people do for theirs? Consider, what did other people do? I guess some people are just doing, like, images and then putting words against it. I guess that's one way of doing it. Find, like, a very upfront image. Let me find something good. Let me find something interesting. It's not gonna be in this episode. I know that for a freaking fact. What could be something interesting? What could be something good? What is something that might catch people's attention? Never mind. I love me. Maybe I'll have something that does catch people's attention. Never freaking mind. I don't want to use something too noticeable or too normal. I gotta make it kind of interesting. Gotta space it out a little bit. Gotta space it out just a touch. Make it better. Make it more interesting. I can go all the way to the end, please. I can't. I have to go through these all at one time. All at once. Great. I just keep scrolling. Keep going through the motions. How much freaking fun. Having a great time. Okay. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me just yet. But it doesn't mean that nothing will. It just means that it takes a while. I mean, maybe this is a nice, is this a nice one? I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Man, I'm mixed. I don't know, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. I don't know how I feel. I kind of like this image better. Yeah, make it. I don't know. Maybe that's a good one. Is that a good image? Maybe. I don't know. I'm lost a little bit. Ooh, actually, that wouldn't be bad. Alright, that'll be fine. Uploads. Yes, please. Yes. Perfect. Alright, so now I have that open. Alright, so now let me find a title page for my text. Let me see. I don't know, I don't like any of these. Oh yeah, overcritical or not. That could be a good. Yeah, that could be. This. Nah. Okay, so there we go. I can't find the. There should be. There we go. Oh yeah, no, actually, I want a different picture. I actually want a different picture because I have an idea. Not this one. I want a different one. I have a different idea. Can I get them further apart? Let me. Can I get these two characters further apart? Yes, it's a little clickbaity, and that's okay. It's a touch. But a touch is alright. Actually, maybe I ought to do that too. Let me go find out. Bad or good? Okay, I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling it, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at the same time. I'm iffy. I'm on the fence. Highly on the fence on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Haha, yeah, I like that. I need another catchier phrase. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, okay, I'm using it. Another way. Say bad or good. I mean, I could have just used Google for that. That was less than helpful. Mediocre or great? I actually kind of like that better for some reason. I can explain to you why. Yeah, I actually like that a lot better. Okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Like, I mean, yeah. I can see that. Can you stop it? Alright, I like that. I won't lie. I do like that. Okay. I can see that. That looks nice. I can get behind this. Well, I guess I could do it like that. Yeah, no, this fits. This fits nicely. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna edit anything into it. I think I'm just gonna leave this as it is and just see. 'Cause I don't know what I want to do with it yet, and so since it's my first one, I don't need to make any massive decisions right now. So like, I'm not gonna make any huge decisions. Overly critical. Arcane. Okay, do that for YouTube. Done. Blah, blah, blah. Add to my rendering queue. Save. Render. Alright, how long is that gonna take? Oh! Not that long, actually. Only like, what, 10 minutes? Not even. Yeah, so, yeah. Alright, so I think my OBS reconnected. The OBS disconnected for a moment. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave that there for now. And get I think for my first one, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna, like, let it go for them, and then go from there. Because I think that's just what's gonna be best, is just letting it go for a little while. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there for today. See you guys.